Hello and welcome back to the Outdoor Cooking Man channel. Today in this video we are cooking some amazing Hawaiian French toast. I actually got this idea from someone I saw over on TikTok and I figured I'd give it a try. Now, what you see on the screen right now is just me putting the preliminary ingredients together. I used heavy whipping cream, I used 5 eggs, cinnamon and sugar combination, vanilla extract, and melted butter. If you want to know the exact recipe that I followed, click the first link in the description. You'll get the recipe for this video and every other video on this channel. I also have some griddle tips if you are brand new, but this is a really cool recipe, really simple, really easy, and it tastes great. It combines the softness of the Hawaiian bread with the amazing taste of French toast, and actually turns out really good. So what I did is I mixed everything together, as you can see here. I do like to give the weather report. Today when I'm making this, it's about 26 degrees out, so it's kind of cool. I actually did 24 rolls, and you want to do more rolls because if you have kids, kids love the Hawaiian bread and kids love French toast. So as you can see here, what I did is I just poured it all over the Hawaiian bread, and then I try and rotate to get a nice even coating. And then I actually let it sit because this was a part of a larger breakfast. I might do a time-lapse video of the entire breakfast, maybe not. But you can see here what I did is I just wanted to make sure everything got a nice coating, and then I let this basically just sit for maybe another half an hour. Now, you don't have to let this sit for half an hour. I just did because I had some other things percolating. But you can see here, what I did is I tried to make sure all sides had a nice even coating, and then we just set it aside. Now, this is a time-lapse video. This probably took me, including the entire cook, probably about 45 minutes from start to finish, but because I was cooking some other stuff. But with the actual Hawaiian bread, doesn't take long at all. Now, what you see here is I used an entire stick of butter. If you've been on my channel, you know that I love to add a lot of butter to my meal. So what I actually did is I cooked this on medium-low heat because of the temperature. Like I said, it is kind of cool when I'm cooking this. It's Wisconsin, it's November. It's to be expected, but I actually turn the heat up just a little bit. And one thing I always like to let my viewers know is the back of my griddle gets a little bit warmer. And what I may start doing going forward is I might work front to back instead of back to front. In this video, I put my Hawaiian bread in the back first, and then I, went forward with it. But just to make sure things are cooking a little bit more on time and together, I might work my way from back to front. So what you see here is simply me just putting everything on. I think I wound up with maybe 22 biscuits. Like I said, kids love these Hawaiian rolls, and so a couple of them got consumed in production. Obviously, there was an egg on the Hawaiian roll, but there are some YouTubers out there that would love a gotcha moment. So you can see here, it's actually real simple. And what I do is I'll just cook for a couple minutes on each side. And you want to try and make sure that all 6 sides are cooked because you are working with raw eggs, and just rotate them. You can see there the top cooks much faster than the bottom. And actually towards the top of the screen, it cooked quicker as well, just because I had the heat higher for the hash browns and the sausage. Like I said, I might do a full time lapse of my Sunday breakfast. Maybe not. All right, as you can see here, a little bit of rotation. Try and rotate them every minute, minute and a half or so, because like I said, these things cook quickly and they don't really need to be on the griddle that long. You just want to make sure that the eggs are cooked so that there aren't any, salmonella or sickness worries or anything like that. And then you can see there I started moving the ones that were towards the bottom, towards the front, because those are to the top, I should say, because they cook a little bit faster at the top there. And the cool thing with this recipe is, like I said, they're incredibly soft on the inside, and you can just literally, you'll just pull them apart. And they have that French toast taste. And at the end of this video, you'll see I put powdered sugar down. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of windy. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know me and powdered sugar struggle just a little bit, especially in the wind. And it's no exception on this video. But like I said, every minute and a half or so, make sure that they're thoroughly cooked. And you're going to want to turn it 6 sides, 6 times. So actually 5 times, but who's counting? It's a real simple process, real easy, and it tastes great. Easy to pull apart, easy to eat. You can eat it with syrup. I did not eat syrup with mine or use syrup with mine. You can if you want. Powdered sugar could be enough, but if you want to, you can do that as well. You can see you want to be kind of careful with your rolls here because they are soft, and you know they'll crumble under a little bit of pressure. So you want to be soft with it. But, you know, gently toasted, and it tasted amazing. I think this is the highest rating that I've received yet from my kids, so that's always a bonus when they like it. If you are going to cook in cooler weather, just know that you might have to turn up your griddle heat just a little bit. I intended to cook this on low, or you know, maybe slightly above the lowest setting, but I noticed that my griddle was kind of struggling to maintain temperature. That's something that you might want to be cognizant of, the temperature that you're cooking. Now, it does get much colder here in Wisconsin, and so it could be something that I might be concerned about later on. But right now, 32 degrees isn't terrible. This is a big griddle. It's a 4-burner, and as you can see, it can cook. There's a lot of space there. But once again, real simple. You just find a spot that hasn't been cooked yet, turn it, and away you go. It's a real fun process because it smells great. It smells like freshly baked Hawaiian rolls, and it smells like French toast. 2 things that taste and smell really good, and it's multiplied when you combine them together. Now, this cook is coming to a close. Like I said, if you want the detailed recipe, click the first link in the description, and you'll learn exactly everything that I used. Now is the fun part, me plating, taking it off, and getting the powdered sugar on. You guys, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that powdered sugar is probably my enemy, but I use it in almost every meal. If we take a look, you're going to see in a second that the powdered sugar basically goes everywhere except for on my actual French toast. So as you can see here, powdered sugar, boom, snow everywhere. Snow in Wisconsin, except for actually on my French toast. I actually had to go back in the house and do a good job.